Hey y'all, what's up and welcome to today's video. For those of you who are new, this may be your first time coming across one of my videos, first time on my channel, and you're probably not yet subscribed. Welcome, my name is Tyler with an O, and for those of you who are already my people, are just returning for another video and you are already subscribed, welcome on back. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh my god, let me tell you guys about a show, Good Girls. Oh my god, I love this show. Like, I really love the show. I love the characters. I love, you know, what it's about and everything like that. Like, this is a good little show. And I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it, but let me go ahead and give you, like, just a little, like, rundown of what the show is really, like, hitting on, like, what it's really talking about, you know. So, basically, what it's about is, like, three moms, you know, they're moms, you know, fall on some hard times financially, and they're all going through like their own different like personal struggles. Like the black lady, her daughter she needs a kidney. She has like a kidney disease, I believe, and so she needs like a kidney, and she has a sickness and all this other stuff. The other one, her husband was like having an affair, and he wasn't being responsible with the money and everything, so like their money is all depleted and everything like that. Like, they all have like little personal financial like struggles and whatnot. Basically, they decided to like go and rob a grocery store or whatever, and one of the girls works at the grocery store, and then that's just kind of like the start of everything. So you would think like the robbery would be like the climax, but no, that's just like the beginning, because it gets them into trouble with a gang, and then they start doing all these other crimes and everything, and it's just so good. And like, what I like about it is it's not a comedy, but the characters are so like humorous in themselves, and like their scripting and dialogue and everything. Like, it just makes it so enjoyable to watch. You gotta watch the show. The show is so good and funny, and I like it. And I believe there's actually an episode that I am not up to date on, so I'm excited. After this, I'll probably go ahead and catch up and watch that show. Y'all know who I've been listening to? Like, well, I just kind of got into. I haven't been listening to them like exclusively, but I've just been browsing through their things. Two people actually. So first would be Megan Thee Stallion, which I believe everybody's kind of getting into her. Like, I know she's been around for like maybe I think a year or so, and I know like there's been people who've, you know, they've been listening to her. Like, yeah, congratulations. Well, I just kind of got into her or whatever. Homegirl is real gifted. Like, I don't know. Like, it's so good to see some like talent, you know, come from rap, and like from these female rappers at that. And I don't want to say that in like a demeaning type of way, like from female rappers, talent, can't believe it. But no, I'm just saying, like, it's nice to see a female artist or female rapper who is not, you know, making their way and pushing their way into the industry based off of like, you know, strictly sex appeal. Like, don't get me wrong, Meg Thee Stallion is definitely bad AF. You know, she's very sexy and everything like that. And she flaunts it and everything, and that's kind of like what her thing is. It's more of like, which I guess all female rappers, I feel like that can be like their you know, claim, is that they're, you know, trying to empower the female and make them be liberated about being sexual creatures and all that other stuff. But like, I feel like Meg Thee Stallion really like embodies that, kind of in the same way that the City Girls do, I guess, because like they're kind of on the same page when it comes to like that more raunchy type of like rap. And like, I'm here for it. Like, I like that shit. I really do. But yeah, she's talented. So I like, you know, listened to a couple of her songs, and then her Big Ol' Freak video came out, which I feel like was really lacking, just because like it could have been like a concept. Like, okay, the song is called Big Ol' Freak, and it's talking about like, you know, basically how she's a big old freak and she likes to have sex, and you know, she be fucking niggas. I mean, it is what it is. But they made it one of those like Nicki Minaj type videos where it was just like, you know, let's do 3 outfits, 3 different backdrops, have some props, and have some people, and you're just gonna rap the song and give me looks. I mean, cute. However, picture it. It starts with like the sample, like the doom 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 boom. And so it's just could be like her and like a group of like badass females, you know, and they all like thickest nug and everything. They just like, you know, walking down in their dress, like, you know, real like scantily clad, you know, body out, booty out titties out, titties sitting, okay, weave, hair, everything done, beat, snatched, honey. And they're just like, you know, walking down the street, maybe like walking outside of a club or something where there's gonna be like niggas outside, you know. And so they walking like, dun, just being cute or whatever. And like you think that they're, you know, just kind of being cute and trying to be seen and trying to like pull trade or whatever. The whole time they're on the prowl. Okay, they're waiting and they're capturing their prey. So like they're walking, there's little single plays or whatever, and then like the dude walks up and okay, y'all gotta listen to the beginning of the song where it's like where it like flips and it's like boom, big old freak, and then the beat drops or whatever, and they're just like, you know, being cute and being coy, and the guys are like hollering at them or whatever. So a guy like walks up to talk to her and she's just like, oh, little does he know she's a big old freak. So then when it like flips around, it'll be like her, like she'll like put her hand on his chest like, oh, you so crazy, and then like she grabs him and like slams him, and then scene change. So the camera follows him and then he's like slammed on the bed, and then she's like climbing on top like big old freak. Like, nigga, you don't even know what you just got yourself into. Captured you, girl, gathered you, and now you are my prey, and I'm about to Black Widow your ass. And so, and then like, that could be the scene, like the first scene where it's like from POV, from his point of view, and he's looking at this big old freak on top of him, and she's like rapping, and he's just like, fuck what I get myself into, and she's literally about to like devour him or whatever. And so that's how I'm picturing it, the video starting or whatever. And so like, you know, she does her little rap verse or whatever while she's like kind of like seducing him. Ooh, and let's say like he had a chain on. Let's say he had a chain with a dollar sign. So let's say he was wearing that chain, she went ahead, took him to the room, and then you don't see him no more. But then it goes back to the chorus, big old freak, big and a very. And then she's walking back in the same sidewalk with her girls, but this time she got his chain on, meaning like, you know, she devoured him, took his chain, and now she's back to return for the next one. You know, and it just kind of be like a whole like female like seductress, like I'm out here, I'm a big old freak. You know, the guys are always being the chasers and being the provocateurs. I don't even know if I used that correctly, but like being the ones who are the sexual beings. But little do they know, they come and talk to me and I fucking eat them up, girl. Like, eat them up and put them in my closet. Either way, the video was cute. I don't even know how we got here. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, but I had seen a video of her at some radio station, like doing like a little radio thing, and she did a freestyle, and it was called like Fire, I think it was like Heat in the Booth or Fire in the Booth or whatever, but it was her doing like a freestyle on the radio. Bruh, when I tell you that she got bars and she got flow, she's giving punchlines, but it's like none of it is like that lazy like cop out type of rap, like, oh, I'm gonna depend on bar or on punchlines, or I'm gonna depend on like, you know, wordplay or something. Like, she got flow. Like, the girl, she has talent. I was so impressed watching that. Like, I was just like, wow. I feel like it's been a little while since there's been, you know, since female hip hop, female rap was like that much in the forefront. I don't know, I feel like it's just becoming like very popular, and like all of their songs are the bops, especially like with summer coming up and everything. I feel like these are like the little anthems of the summer, with like Cardi B, and hell, I'm even gonna throw Iggy Azalea in there. She's coming out with some bops or whatever. And then we got the City Girls out here, we got Meg Thee Stallion out here, and then the next one that I was gonna talk about is Saweetie. So like, I didn't even really too much know who Saweetie was. Is it Saweetie? Like, do you pronounce the A? Like, Saweetie? I'm gonna call her Saweetie. And honestly, I just got into her today. Well, actually no, let me take it back. So I heard one song by her. Like, I didn't even really know who she was except for Quavo's girlfriend, which, I mean, that sucks to say, but I'm gonna just keep it real with you, I didn't. And so I heard one of her songs, Emotional Heart, came on, and I don't know if it's just the me in me, who once I heard the Beyonce sample, Crazy in Love sample on that, I was just like, yes. But like, it's really cute, and like the beats, you could tell there's like a lot of influence from like Migos and everything on there. Like, the beats are jumping. And then she got like I'm not gonna give her too much in terms of like lyrics and flow and bars and everything like that, but she makes a cute song. Like, the girl makes a bop, and again, we need that. So I'm really here for it. Like, it's letting the girls be be raunchy again and be expressive and not just soft singers. Like, I feel like we just went kind of through a phase with R&B. I don't want to call it a phase, but we were at this point where we were kind of peaking with females and they were all in the R&B category. So we were giving very much Jhené Aiko, we were giving very much her, we were giving very much Ella Mai, we were giving very much Queen Naija, girl. Like, we were featuring all the singing girls, which is no shade, no tea, no shade. Like, that's awesome. But they're all singing about, you know, having their hearts broke and love and, you know, being sad and being all this other stuff. But they wasn't really out here being like vicious in the game like that. Like, and so I just feel like I don't know if it's necessarily the genre of just being rapping females gives them that savagery, or if it's like personality. But whatever it is, I'm like so here for it, honestly. Now, this is the thing. Like, I know it's like such a stereotype for, you know, non-heterosexual males to go up for female artists and female rappers and everything like that. But it's not necessarily because they're female. It's not because like I like females better or I identify or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. You know what it is? There's a phrase called toxic masculinity. And if you don't know what that means, go ahead and look her up, girl. It's like these mans in rap come out and they're all trying to be the same person. They're all trying to give this like hyper masculine persona. I'm so hard, I'm so this, I'm so that. And if it's not through the persona, then it's through the music. They don't want their music to be like they don't want it to be a female anthem. They don't want it to be anything that people can like, that people can move and shake to. If anything, then it's gonna be like a trap beat that niggas can bob their head to, or they can stand in the corner and be too cool for school, or they're gonna be rapping about drugs, or they're gonna be rapping about, you know, thugging and being hard and all this other stuff. Where it's like these females are coming out on the scene and their music is about having fun and being themselves and being expressive and being proud of who they are. And it's just like, we don't get that from men in music, or at least in hip hop, I will say. Having fun with your music and being expressive and being an individual is counter masculine. So I don't know. That's why it's just like so refreshing that we have these artists who are coming out with all these bops and everything right now, and it's just so happens that they are the females. Y'all, I'll be trying not to make these videos like too controversial, I guess you can say. But like yesterday, I kind of like went there, but I went there like on Twitter. I'm just gonna kind of give you the rundown of what the conversation was about. But if you're new to this channel, hello, hi, my name is Tyler with an O once again. You know that I'm very for like equality when it comes to the way that we treat people. I am very, you know, pro-black, and you know, I'm not ashamed to say that. If that is something that is going to, you know, jeopardize opportunities for me, then like so be it. If anything, like, yes, I'm a creator, yes, I'm an artist, yes, I'm a personality, whatever you want to call it, but at the end of the day, I'm black first. Capiche? Capiche. So basically, the conversation, I was watching the Queen's Court or whatever, and they were just talking about how, like, you know, it really sucks and how it's not the same. Like, everybody wants to talk about solidarity and everything within the black community and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna get too deep in this because this can definitely be a Tyler with a topic. In fact, I kind of have 2 videos that low-key touch on this already, but we're not gonna go there. But everybody wants to talk about solidarity, and you know, we gotta stand up against discrimination for our black people and our black brothers and sisters, our black kings and queens and everything like that. And you know, when a black person is wrongfully killed or gunned down in the streets, or you know, mistreated and everything like that, discriminated against and treated unfairly, I feel like it's always like, you know, our responsibility to use our voices, use our platforms. That's why we see all the protests and the hashtags and the t-shirts and the movements and everything like that, and that's awesome. But it is not a opinion, it's a fact. It's not a secret because we all know it. We all know this, and it's something that has been said numerous times and nobody addresses, replies, or listens to it. But what Sydney Starr and T.S. Madison were saying on the Queen's Court was basically they were talking about the fact that, you know, when we're mourning, there's so much mourning and respects given to, you know, black individuals who are wrongfully killed or whatever like that, who are murdered, everything like that, which, you know, should be done. However, that only seems to apply, and it only seems to happen at the magnitude that it does when the person we're talking about is a straight black person. When the person that is wrongfully killed or murdered or whatever is a trans person, and you honestly can't even argue with me, because when's the last time we had a whole movement, hashtag insert trans name who's wrongfully slaughtered or killed here? I'm just saying, like, when's the last time we had a major movement, justice for insert name here, for one of these trans girls who are out here killed? Yes, we mourn the loss of, you know, we lose our black brothers and sisters and everything, and it's devastating, it's sad and all of that stuff. However, that same energy isn't applied when that person is gay or trans. It's just not. It's just not. So T.I. had posted something talking about how, like, you know, look how Elton John and Ellen DeGeneres and all this other stuff come together when somebody, you know, threatens their culture, whatever the hell he was saying. And he was talking about, like, look how they stick together and all this. Like, we need to do that same thing when it comes to, you know, black people. We don't ever stick together, and that's why none of our movements work or whatever. And I'm paraphrasing, but this is basically what he was saying along the lines of his argument. And, like, it pissed me off because it's just like, you know, people look at you as, like, you know, one of the voices of hip hop, and you're one of the people who are actually trying to better the community and all this other stuff. And I'm not gonna take that away from you. I do believe that everything you do is with good intentions in reference to that. He was the main one talking about the whole, like, Gucci thing, how we need to boycott Gucci and all this other stuff because they discriminate against black people, whatever, whatever, whatever. Okay, but you're not boycotting any of these other industries or hotels or companies who are discriminating against, you know, the LGBT community. That, the senator dude, mayor dude from Atlanta, whoever it was, the white man who was drugging, shooting up these black males with three or two black men kept winding up dead in his home, and this was like public. Although, matter of fact, the nigga still walking the streets. Something like that. T.I., where were you on your platform for that? Where was the, like, oh no, we not getting off his neck, we not letting it go, we need to stand strong in this boycott and protest, and we're not stopping until he's in jail and everything like that? Where was that? Anyways, all that to say, I took to my Twitter and I was just like, I went in, like, I was just really upset at the fact that you have the nerve to come out your mouth and try to call somebody fake woke. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought about today's topics. If you have any input, you know I like to talk with y'all, so go ahead and drop that down below. And also let me know what you would like to see here on this channel. And more importantly, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of this Tyler with the No goodness. And I will catch you all on my next video. Peace. Talk to me. Break it down for a chip with some money.